This is a modern racing boat. Now they're very thin, as you can see. The only thing is the camera kind of makes it look thinner than it is. But they're designed for flat water racing, so they're very, very fast and very narrow. This is probably as close to a racing scull as in a rowing boat as you can really get. Anyway, it has a rudder on the back, and this rudder, there it is, just put my protein drink down. This rudder is controlled by a foot bar or a tiller bar. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit dark. That thing there, let's move that. Right, there you go. This thing here, this cable is controlled by this T-bar. The cable then runs to the back of the boat and to the rudder. Without this rudder you would just go around in circles, more or less. Anyway, you also have a seat in a boat, and this one's made of wood. A lot of them are made of glass fibre, but one thing the modern boats all have is a sliding seat mechanism. So you can lift this up, unscrew this, should I say, lift this up, and then you see the holes in here? You can move the seat backwards or forwards depending on how long your legs are. And you can do the same for the front. Now this boat doesn't have a pull bar, but essentially what happens is that when you're in a boat, your feet sit here and you pull with your feet. It's all to do with technique and stuff. I'll see if I can get a video of that and stitch it into this video to explain what happens when you paddle a boat. So here we are. It's all a nice looking thing, this. This boat weighs about 8 kilograms. So what's that in stone? I think it's 1.5 stone. It's made of a carbon Kevlar. The Kevlar is the light coloured stuff, the carbon is the dark coloured stuff. And this particular boat uses something called epoxy resin, which is a very hard setting resin. Now even though it's very light, it's actually very rigid. I'm pushing this now and I can just hardly bend it. And I don't know if you can quite see, but you can almost see through it in fact. This is probably not a sandwich construction, but because of its type of construction it's very rigid because it uses this epoxy resin and stuff.